Hello Leo, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. Could also be a current connection. We also have some of you who may have been in situationships. And a small portion of you could be in a connection with a person and you know there's a whole lot of energy, but no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. So I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have, and I have certain reasons for that. Wow, so you do have a situation here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cards that are a little bit on the dark side here, but we are dealing with somebody who may have been in this connection for some time, and then there is now just a whole lot of confusion. And there's boundaries here too. We have here, first card is the strongest, selfhood, followed by order and chaos. Then we have wisdom. After that we have awakening, followed by illusion, play, boundaries, beliefs. And then we have change under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Leo, I see that you've moved on now. It seems to me as if you are more self-sufficient, self-reliant. You don't need me, you don't need anybody, and that you are very guarded. I see you in a different light, not how you once were. It's hard for me to approach you now. And I know that this is not something that you just tried to do on your own. There's a reason why you did what you did. There's a reason why you do what you do. A long time ago, between you and I, this flame burned bright. But now it no longer is. Now there's a problem. Now I see that there's a whole lot of confusion. One of the reasons why I'm unable to communicate with you and talk to you right now, I'm just completely confused. There's so much confusion. There's a lack of transparency, there's a lack of clarity, and there's confusion regarding the issues that we've been going through, the reasons why. And I don't want to judge. I may have judged before, but I don't want to do that anymore. I'm at a crossroads now, but I don't know how to move forwards, backwards, left or right. I don't know what decision to make. Because there are too many clouds, fog that surrounds me. Because of this, I don't make a move at all. And I stay in a sense of confusion. I am confused. There's a lack of transparency. There's a lack of understanding. And I stay like this. In a way where the world wants me to move forward, but I'm unable to move. Why don't I want to move? Because I might make a mistake. And if I make a mistake, I might lose you forever. Truly, I feel that I have messed up. And it is so bad that for me to even move forward in this connection, I feel there's restrictions. It's not easy. Other people have said certain things that has clouded my judgment. And I know I shouldn't be listening to other people either. But it's all that I have to hear. And yet I've become wiser. I want to see what happens. When the storm settles, I want to see when these clouds dissipate, when everything settles, I will know the road and how clear it is, and I will know which choice to take. I will make that choice once all of the fog has lifted. I will be able to, because I will feel comfortable at that point in time. For now, I do know that I have gone through a few things and I have experienced a few things. And because of this, I've gained wisdom. I've gained wisdom. And I feel that in this connection, yes, you and I were meant to be together, but I finally see things differently. I've learned my lesson. I've learned from the mistakes. Certain things that I have gone through. I finally am able to release myself from that and see things clearly. And I've awakened. I've had this awakening. What I'm awakening to is just the fact that I see things clearly now. I don't see them like I used to before. I'm starting to realize that the way I treated you and the things that I said to you, I'm starting to realize that that was all wrong. It was not right. Now I see things from your perspective. I see things from your lens. I've put myself into your shoes. And I realize what I've done. After this realization, Leo, I have also become quite shy and embarrassed for what I've done. Do I talk to you about it? No. Do I want to discuss it with you? No. There's a part of me that simply just wants to ignore it. Why do I want to ignore it? Because I know that the things that I have said and done, they've been wrong. They were wrong. They're not right at all. And so I hide behind a false veil, behind a false mask, not showing the world what I truly feel, acting as if I am emotionally detached, acting emotionally distant. So much has happened, and I don't know how to move on. I don't know how to move forwards, and I don't know how to go back. So I just stand at one place, stuck. Even though I feel you are my best friend. And my whole life, you are someone who makes me laugh. You make me feel young again, vibrant again, alive again. Everything in my life, I just want to, it thrives. I have not experienced this before with anyone else. Having you in my life, you make me want to live my life again. And not having you, for me, sometimes life is not worth living. And that's why I'm not moving on. This is why I've put a block. I've blocked you. I have put up my boundaries. I've put up my boundaries and I'm not talking. Why am I not talking? Because I don't want to hurt you. Because I feel that I've already hurt you. I'm afraid of hurting you, and so the only thing I can do, the safest thing I can do, is not make any more mistakes. The safe thing I can do keep my distance from you. Take it easy. Take a step back. A part of me really does want to open up to you and to talk to you, to connect with you. But in all honesty, it doesn't happen. I'm unable to. Part of the reason why there has been so much disconnect between you and I, it's because of our beliefs. The way I see things, the way I view things in life. I was born and brought up in a very different way, and so were you. Our mindsets, our thoughts, ideas, they're quite different. I also feel that, yes, there has been external interference here. What society thinks, what my friends think, what my family thinks. Opinions and ideas and beliefs matter. Tradition matters to me. But at the loss of you, I don't know what matters anymore. I do want to make a change. I don't want things to stay the same. I need to make a change because if I don't, I'm afraid I'm going to lose you forever. Right now, I have frozen us and frozen that part of us in time. Everything's frozen. One day, it will thaw, drip by drip, drop by drop. I will be able to then absorb and to talk and to express myself. But in the meantime, yes, I stay stationary and I'm not moving. And I'm not opening up to you. I'm hiding behind a false mask, behind a veil. And I've also put up my boundaries. So I am stuck in time. I do not move forward. But I also know that if I don't, then nothing's going to happen in this connection. And for that reason, Leo, I know I have to make a change. For now, I find it difficult to reach out to you because now you're not the same person that I once knew. I feel intimidated by you now. Hopefully, if I can overcome that, I will be able to connect with you. All right. Leo. So that is that. There is a very complicated situation here. We have somebody that is very, very distant. And you're also dealing with somebody that has some belief-related issues. This could be the both of you having different backgrounds. Religious backgrounds, ethnic, racial. This could be somebody here is very rich and they are with somebody that's not so rich. And there's issues with the families. There's also issues with tradition, society, family, friends. It's about what other people think. It's about what other people perceive. And the biggest issue here is when we as humans, we end up allowing these sort of human created rules, rituals, customs. It's not even religious. Sometimes they're not religious at all. Sometimes it's just based on societal norms. What do we do in this particular society? This is the way it's done. Do what you need to do, wherever you are, but make sure you're safe and make sure the people around you are safe. Don't do anything too crazy. Because here I do see restriction based on beliefs. There's boundaries based on beliefs. Which means somebody here wants to do something against beliefs, but they cannot. For that reason, they just put up boundaries. That's what they found easy. It's a tough situation, Leo, that you're stuck in, but I do see here that this person is starting to change. They have here the wisdom card, and you also have here the awakening. So they're seeing things from your perspective, which is exactly why a change is needed. Now, when you have all of these very positive cards, it's really good because eventually what happens is something good is going to come from all of this. All right, we have here the 3 of coins. The 3 of coins, followed by the Princess of Arrows. Now, not sure why, but there must be a reason why I just did all this, because usually I don't. All right. So typically with this deck, Leo, many of you know I only choose 1 card, but I was prompted to get a bit more. Now, what I wanted to do is just let those of you who are new know, this particular deck I do read in the reverse, and I have a look at what are the reasons behind the disconnect. Why did things go downhill? What happened in this connection where things once upon a time are great, but then everything just kind of fell apart? What was the reason? Your person of interest may not have told you. I can definitely see that with the boundaries card, with the illusion card. They're not really wanting to talk. So hopefully this will provide you with a bit more guidance and some clarity as to why they did what they did. And this is in the past. The earlier cards that I just read, that is the present and current situation of their feelings. This, we look a little bit into the past to see what happened back then that changed everything. For those of you that don't have closure, this is for those of you that have been taken for granted. This person may have ghosted you. The connection and the communication may be quite less between the both of you. All right, let's have a look at the 3 of coins. The 3 of coins here, it talks about how this person wanted to recheck plans for expansion. They were questioning themselves. Are they even practical? It was time to confer with those who may be more experienced. Time to confer with those who may be more experienced. Hence the beliefs card, talking to other people, right? So I did mention that there's other people involved in this connection that are kind of pulling the strings. Okay, so the reason why this person connected with others to get their opinion on ideas, it's because they felt that they did not have that experience in their life and they needed the advice from others. This is the only reason why this person went to other people to talk and to ask questions. Now, when we approach somebody, we approach them with our issues and we ask them questions. Depending on the other person and their experiences, they will tell us what they think is right. Some may actually just be jealous and they may tell us BS. Then we have some people that really love us, but yet they're biased. And they don't want us to get hurt, so they don't even want us to do this, that, and the other, so and so. So they have a biased opinion. And then we have some people that do give us the right opinion. But it's not right in terms of it being right. It's right for us. It may actually be wrong for somebody else, which is exactly why we have the beliefs card. We have conflicting feelings and thoughts and emotions here. There's a lack of communication between the both of you because you are both so different. There are differences. There's a difference of opinions. It's very difficult for the both of you to be on the same page. We also have here the Princess of Arrows. Here it talks about how this person at some point in time back then was waiting for news. And they were not understanding as much as they would have liked to. There was ignorance and there was confusion. So there you have it. You remember you had the order card where there's a whole bunch of clouds around, all that fog. That's exactly it. There was confusion. Why? Because there was ignorance. Basically, this person was confused because they were not very experienced, guys. I see that here. And this is a princess too. So it's somebody who's very young, youthful, vibrant, somebody who may be immature, does not have a lot of experience. Then we have balance. With balance, it talks about how there was an imbalance and there was discomfort. At some point in time, this person they had the inability to find peace within themselves or even with others, and there was a lack of inspiration. They were trying to find the balance between opposites, the union of the conscious and the unconscious aspects of the psyche. So this is really interesting because it does talk about how there is discomfort. There was a lack of balance. It does appear that there's an issue here. With this, it seems as if your person of interest learned certain things about relationships or this connection through the eyes of someone else, through the opinions and ideas of someone else. They've experienced and learned certain things. The problem is, a part of them knows what is right and what's wrong. And they at some point in time were unable to decide. So this is exactly with that beliefs card that you had, where you may have your own set of beliefs, but other people have their own opinions. And that's why there's a difficulty here to find a balance. If you just follow exactly what this person says, you lose your person of interest, right? So there's an issue here. We have also the King of Arrows. The King of Arrows here, it does talk about how this person was placing too much trust on the intellect. And they were being too critical. They were acting emotionally detached. Now, emotionally detached is exactly what you have in the illusion card. With the illusion card, it does talk about, yes, not only is this person trying to hide, but they are keeping that emotional distance and emotionally detached. This person had started to behave in a way where they wanted to learn about emotions and love and relationships through other people, through their eyes. It did not sit well with them because they themselves were not working with their heart. That is the issue, Leo, right there. So you can always go back and play what I just said, because that is huge. I do see that to be huge. It needs to sink in. They have not been thinking and doing things according to their heart. Instead, they've been doing it intellectually, just with their mind. They're being critical, they're being practical, but it's to the point where it jeopardizes an individual's identity. Why are they not using their emotions? What is the reason behind that? All right, I have here the Beginner's Tarot, and with this deck, I like to see any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest has towards you. King of Swords, once again, this is exactly like the King of Arrows. Ooh, there you have it, folks. 5 of Wands, other people, jealous people, not happy. These are people that are filling in this person's head with garbage. Arguments, disagreements, fights. Huh. Temperance. Once again, you got balance. So over there you had the balance, but in the opposite. That was the reverse. Here you have proper balance, wanting to balance. Why? Because they knew it was out of balance. See, I told you earlier, I told you that they did know deep, deep, deep down that they know what's right, but they don't want to do it. They don't want to look into it. Why? Because they're emotionally detached. However, a part of them is still human, obviously. And, well, all of them is human, but a part of them does have that emotional connection. They knew what was right in terms of balance, but they were unable to balance it. But balance is so important that it ended up coming up here in this particular spread too, with the Temperance. You're dealing here with the King of Swords. This is somebody, yes, who thinks very intellectually, leaving their emotions unconsidered. However, certain things have changed, and it's time to move on. Here with the King of Swords, they do think that they want to give you love. They want to be with you, but they're conflicted. Why? Because of the Five of Wands, what other people have told them. The belief that they have in the other people. There is ignorance and there is confusion in this person. It's a lack of experience. They may love you like a king, they may be like a king, but they're not 100% well-versed when it comes to relationships and matters of the heart. We have here the Five of Wands. This does talk about external forces, other people causing problems, people who are jealous, people may be spreading rumors. This is a whole situation where an individual may want to move forward, but they can't because of blockages, because of other people. Then we have the King of Pentacles. Now you have an individual who wants to make an offer, who wants to give you love, but also provide you a tangible offer that, okay, let's move in. Let's take this to the next level. But this is something that is very materialistic. It's not bad because it is a start. Now we also have here the Temperance. The Temperance card is a beautiful card to have because it does talk about making that balance, the balance that never could have been. This person did not know about that before. But now they're starting to feel it. They're starting to realize that, yeah, I need to make a better balance because these opposing feelings, these opposites, there needs to be a union. I'm seeing these words in my mind's eye right now. There needs to be a union. They also feel that this is a divinely guided connection. And that's why they're moving forward with it. That's why they feel that part of their life's mission is to actually be in this connection. They do feel that. The overall arching theme here we have is the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles, it does talk about how in this connection, your person of interest may have felt that they have invested some time, energy, and effort into this connection. But are they seeing the results? Is anything coming to fruition? Anything at all? It appears like it's not. But it's simply because this person is waiting. They're waiting for the right time when things will grow and prosper. They will know it when they see it. All right. Let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this. So I do see them taking some action where they are going to reach out to you. And they're going to have a better balance, but I still see the Five of Wands, and I still see that it's going to create problems in terms of beliefs, traditions, things like that. So it is important for you, Leo, when you get in touch with this person, make sure that you let them know this is the way it's going to be. You cannot be in a relationship with this person, is with you for a certain amount of time, and then all of a sudden somebody starts filling their ears with garbage. Okay? Or their head with garbage. You can't be in that type of situation, because then as soon as you think that this relationship is going well, there will be conflict. It happens all the time. So beware and be careful. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to do a quick prayer. Improving health. So that is important. First card's the strongest we have here. Improving health. Health is wealth. Health is happiness. We also have here no need to worry, followed by look for a sign. Then we have you're ready, trust, in the near future, followed by let go, a strategy card. We also have no. Interesting. So we have a situation here, Leo, and these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. First card is the strongest. Health needs to be improved upon, and it is improving. So improving health. You need to start to pay more attention to your mind, body, spirit, and your soul. All of those make you who you are. So it's important for you not to let that slide. Keep that in focus as well. We also have here the card that says there's no need to worry. I know that's easier said than done, but the reason why they're saying this is because when you do worry, you're going to be attracting a lot of negative energies. That's very common. And these are not omens, guys. These have been on for quite some time. They're telling you here there's no need to worry because things are going to work out exactly the way that they're supposed to. They're also saying here, look for a sign. This could be signs and synchronicities, but do not go out looking for signs. The signs will come to you and you will notice them as time goes by. This just means everything is starting to get into alignment for you. Why is it getting into alignment now? Here we also have you are ready. You're ready to tackle on anything that comes to you. This is emotionally, spiritually, and physically. We also have here look for a sign, where it talks about looking for red flags too. So looking for red flags, but also making sure that you see and you recognize certain messages that the divine is sending you in various ways. Here we also have the belief and trust. This is the Christ consciousness. This is Jesus. Where we have the Christ consciousness, we also have the Almighty. That is the holy light of God in the universe. The pure white holy light of God. Do trust in that. Do trust in the divine that things are going to work out. Now, are they going to work out in your favor? They're going to work out in your best interest. Okay, so understand that part. It's going to be whatever is best for you. That is what's going to happen. In the near future, Leo, they are telling you here to let go. It's important for you, what I'm getting here intuitively is, no, it's best not to rush or pursue this individual. Let go of this person for now. And they will come to you. The reason why you need to let go is because there's a lot going on with them, with other people. They need to settle that. They need to get over that. Once they do, then they'll be able to move forward in a connection with you and create that temperance card, that better balance card, right? Because before, the balance is really bad. It's not happening. This person's thinking on an intellectual level, which is great if you're doing math or if you're in the science field. But no, we're talking about love. They can't be thinking like that. They need to think more logically in terms of how can they make their life better by not listening to others? How do they feel? Keeping their emotions in check and actually expressing their emotions. Because I see here with the illusion card before, there is no expression. There's hardly anything. There's no real desire or need to be expressing. And I do see the illusion card in my mind's eye right now, so it could be that I'm just seeing it in my mind's eye. But I do see that this person was emotionally detached. They were not really acting or talking as if they cared. And this is because they were very detached from their own emotions. But one of the reasons why they was because they haven't experienced, like I said, that sort of relationship with someone like you. And even to get advice from other people, what did they have to do? They had to rely. They had to rely on others. They couldn't do it themselves because they didn't know any better. So this is why I'm saying this is why you need to let go of this person, because they need time to grow and heal and know who they are, and to be able to finally once and for all stand up for themselves. And when they do, that's when they would reach out to you with that King of Pentacles. Here we also have if you believe. So with the belief, yes, if you believe, then things will come true, but it has to be practical, right? What I'm seeing in your connection here right now, Leo, is that your person of interest has gone through a lot and they find it difficult to use any sort of emotion, because if they do, they feel it might be wrong. And so therefore they get opinions and ideas from others, not because they want to ruin this relationship, but because they think it can build and they can make something better out of it. The only problem is the type of people that are coming into this person's life may be a bit toxic. They're not nice people, the majority of them. And that's your reading, Leo. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I also wanted to just mention for this card, I do have on my website something called the Chakra Checkup Package. So please do have a look at that. That will definitely help some of you who may be going through something like this, where you feel your mind, body, spirit, and your soul is totally out of alignment. That one will teach you, and it's a personal reading that I give to you. It'll teach you how to get rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, and inside of your body. And inside of your body actually means your chakra centers. Those are associated with your bodily functions. Once we have that, everything that's positive, it will remain and stay in your life, because at that point you would have gotten rid of the negative energies. Also, for those of you who are new, I have another channel. The link is below, and that is Asnointia Audio. Please do have a look at some of those videos too. Those are on relationship related advice. It's also on spiritual connections, past life and spiritual connections, twin flames, soulmates, karmic partners. I also have one on negative energies. What and who are negative energies? Just to recognize and remove such negative energies from your life. All right. Thank you so much, Leo. You all take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys again. Bye now.